Hello, everyone, and welcome to our January new coach call. Today, we're going to chat all about how to open your fitness business, how to launch your coaching business, and get started as a new coach on the team. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lauren Kaliski. I am the founder of Team Fit Revolution. I have been a coach now for 5 years. And I absolutely love what I do. I never ever saw myself doing this when I signed up as a coach. I didn't know that I'd actually want to be a coach and be leading calls like this. I honestly signed up for the discount and to work on myself. And then it turned into something that I loved. It turned into a passion and something that I wanted to share with others. And so here I am 5 years later, still sharing it with others because it has absolutely changed my life. Physically, financially, in every way, my life is completely different than it was 5 years ago. About the only similarity is that my name is Lauren. I live in Bellingham, Washington, and I have PCOS. But besides that, I have really gone through so much personal growth over the last 5 years, mindset, belief in myself. And yeah, so I'm really excited for you because I remember when I was a brand new coach and how kind of scared and nervous I was, but excited at the same time. And it was just a life-changing journey for me. So I can't wait to watch your journey unfold. I can see the chat box. So if you guys have questions as we go, feel free to ask. But you can also jot down any questions and we can do Q&A at the end and you can unmute yourself. Okay, so I want to really emphasize the fact that growing your business revolves around one thing. You are your number one priority. Your health and fitness, your journey, your mindset. You have got to fill your cup before you pour from it, okay? So make sure that you're always prioritizing your health and fitness first. If you're not prioritizing your health and fitness, you don't really have anything to share with others. So it's very important that you start by making yourself a priority, which can be difficult. But once you start doing that, you're going to learn so much along the way. You're going to learn what helps you. You're going to have value to share with others, okay? So share that journey in progress. You don't need to have all of the answers. You don't need to be at your goal weight or your goal body, whatever that means or looks like for you. Okay. So take other people along on this journey with you and help them reach their goals. Because when you link arms with someone, when I linked arms with Emma, early on in my coaching business, we linked arms and became accountability partners, and we were in it together, and we've held each other accountable with our health and fitness. When we hang out together, we work out, we hold each other accountable with our business. So link arms with someone and take them on this journey with you, because that accountability is going to be super beneficial for both of you. And you're going to get to grow that crazy, awesome business together. And now I get to grow my business with my BFFs, and it's so freaking fun. Yes, I woke up at 5:30 on a Saturday, but the whole time I was thinking, I'm like, but this is what I get to do? This is my job? This is so cool. And I'm just so thankful. So prioritize yourself, share the journey with others, take other people along with you. Okay. I wanted to make sure that you guys all know how to use the team pages. So whether you're in Team Fit Revolution, which I think all of you guys are, and in addition to maybe another team page, your coach might have a team page as well. I want to make sure you guys know how to use some of these really important features in the team page. Because I remember when I first started coaching, I'm not exactly sure why this isn't full screen. Do I need to make this bigger? Hold on, let me try to fix this. There's something a little bit off. I don't know why. That didn't help.
It's full screen now.
Well,
you press the green button at the top to the left, on your PDF, to expand it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, there you go.
How do can I just scroll through? Yeah. Oh, sweet. Well, now I can't see you. I don't want that.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh, but that's better. I can see the whole screen now. It resized it. Okay. Thanks, Emma. So here's what the team page looks like. This is from a computer. So obviously the mobile's a little bit different. File section. There is a ton of really helpful documents under there. I highly recommend you start kind of, for lack of better words, I call it my Beachbody Bible. And I save my Beachbody Bible on my Google Drive. So go through the files and see what kind of stuff is in there that could be really helpful for you. I promise you guys, there's tons of different resources under there. Check it out. Download stuff and then upload it to your Google Drive. Google Drive is the place to store everything for your business because you can access it on your phone and your computer. Write that down. Go set up your Google Drive if it's not set up already, and upload files to it. Notifications, you can turn them on or off. If you want to make sure that you're tuned into the team page, definitely have them on. For me personally, I don't check any notifications ever on Facebook. I'm telling you this for a reason. Notifications are extremely distracting. Notifications and all of the red on your Facebook is constantly saying to you, look at me, look here. And it's distracting you from what you actually came to Facebook to do. So this takes a little bit of time to retrain your brain, because if you're just a Facebook consumer, you've been trained by Facebook, thanks Facebook, to just go to the red automatically. I personally save things to my shortcuts here by clicking these 3 dots, pin to my shortcuts. I come to Facebook and I'm really intentional. I try to not scroll my newsfeed, go directly to the group or wherever I need to be, check into my challenge group, check into the team page, check into whatever it may be. And I pin all those important groups over here on my shortcuts. So pin this stuff to your shortcuts, pin your challenge group to your shortcuts. This is also a super handy feature right here, the search function. So say you want to know something about Shakeology and pregnancy. Say you want to know about someone who's got celiac disease. Can they have Shakeology? Just search in the search box a keyword, and I guarantee all the posts related to that are going to pull up. You can ask the question again if you want, or you can comment on someone else's post that's already asked that question. So that's a really good function to use maybe before posting, but regardless, you guys, the team page is the place to ask anything and everything. If you text your coach and ask your coach a question, you're going to get one answer. The really cool thing about this business is there's always more than one answer. If you ask in the team page, you're going to get 10 answers. You're going to see that there's multiple ways to do things. There's similarities, but I highly recommend plugging into the team culture, plugging into the team page, because if you have the question, someone else has the question and they weren't brave enough to ask it. So you're doing everyone a favor. And then your coach is able to respond to the group versus you individually. Okay. Post in the team page. If you don't get an answer in your team page, then reach out to your coach. Team calls are every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Team for Evolution. Your upline might also be hosting another team call, so be sure to make note of that. Our team call rotates different speakers, different topics. Next week, Emma is the guest speaker, and she's going to be talking about turning challengers into coaches. So we always try to provide some sort of really tangible, useful training that you could implement into your business. And now that you've been on one of these new coach calls, you're going to have a solid foundation, and team calls are going to make a lot more sense. So shout out to you for getting on this call. Okay, let's keep going. So I want to talk about these things really quick and explain my take on the 4 vital behaviors, which you may or may not have heard of yet. But this is really where you should be focusing a lot of your time, is on these activities and actions, because they are the heart and soul of what we do. Okay. So the first one is invite. And I remember when I first saw/heard this as a new coach, I was like, no, thank you. I was like, no, that sounds super salesy. I don't do sales. I didn't get into this to do sales. I'm not going to do that, was basically my mindset towards it. So I want to share a new perspective, because once I had this perspective, I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. Instead of invite, I want you to change it to share, connect, invite. That's really the order that it goes in. Share your journey, connect with people on a one-on-one level via commenting on their posts, via private message, via email, via DM, whatever. And then invite them to join you on this journey. And at some point, you're going to have to go for the invite. I see coaches do this all the time, and I'm going to say something about it because I don't want to see you fall into the same trap. They share their journey, they connect with people, and then they get stuck right there. They never go for the invite. They never actually ask someone if they want to join them on this journey. They never ever actually ask someone to join their challenge group, or have you ever considered coaching? I think you'd be really good at this because of X, Y, and Z. They never actually ask the question. If you stop at share and connect, you're stuck in what we call forming. You're stuck in the relationship building and getting to know people, and you're never going to get to the progress. So don't be afraid to go for the invite. The point of inviting and asking people to join your challenge group or to join your team is not to hear a yes. A yes or a no is a win. The goal is to plant a seed. This business, and my favorite analogy when it comes to this business, is you have become a crazy farmer. You are a crazy farmer. And as a crazy farmer, your number one job is to plant as many seeds as possible so that, as the season progresses, your garden grows and blossoms and you have a beautiful harvest at the end of the year. Now, if you don't plant a massive number of seeds, chances are you won't have that beautiful garden because not every seed's going to sprout. Some seeds take longer than others, etc. Okay? Any questions about invite? Does that make it sound a little bit more doable? Share, connect, invite. Just ingrain that in your brain. Share, connect, invite. Share your journey. Connect with people like you. Connect with people like you. And then invite them to join you on this journey. Number 2, be a product of the product. Now, I kind of wish this one was first, remember? Because I said on an earlier slide, the number one most important thing that you do is take care of you. And if you are not using our products firsthand, if you are not experiencing what these workouts and what proper nutrition is going to do for you, you're never going to be able to share it with anyone else. You're going to come off super salesy. But if you're using this stuff firsthand, if it's transforming your life in one way or another, if it's helping you eat healthier amongst your busy life and making sure that you're taking care of yourself because you're a mom and you barely have time to, get the kids ready and out the door, let alone feed yourself, that's a story. That's a story that sells, right? You don't have to do the selling when you have that story. So it's important that you build your story by using the products. Drink your Shakeology every day. Super easy win. Press play on your workout. Commit to a program. Who's doing 80-day obsession starting on Monday? Me. So that is a great way to start. And yes, it's 80 days. And yes, it's going to be hard. Don't give up if you miss a day or if you're not perfect on the meal plan. Keep going. Finish the 80 days. Start and finish the 80 days. That will be transformative for your business, especially if you document and share the journey. Okay? Number 3, personal development. This is a must. Do not skip it. Do not skip it. So many new coaches do. If you do not do personal development, I'm willing to bet you will quit. That's the truth. If you don't do personal development, if you don't take care of your mindset, your limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, it's all going to get to you. This has been where some of the biggest transformation has happened for me is upstairs, is in my head. The way I talk to myself, the way I treat myself and take care of myself. All of these things have made a huge difference in my personal life and in my business. So personal development is a must. Always be plugged into some sort of audio book or physical book. So I want to know, what are you reading right now? Type in the chat box and let me know. Some of my favorite personal development books for new coaches are You're a Badass at Making Money, or You Are a Badass, Get Over Your Damn Self. Those are a few of my favorites, but personal development and Audible is one of my favorite things. If you're new to Audible, I can send you a free book on Audible. Oh, the 5-second rule is amazing. There's so many good ones. And then the 4th one is recognition, the 4th vital behavior. This can kind of be a little bit, I don't know what's the right word. like it's hard to do as a new coach. So recognition, what Beachbody is kind of saying here is we need to recognize others, right? So as a new coach, the way you're going to recognize others is just by really acknowledging people in your life that are doing good, that are either doing good in the world or doing good on their health and fitness journey, and celebrating them, complimenting them. Recognize others that you notice and who you think might need some extra love. Then as you start to build your challengers and you start to add people to your challenge groups and things like that, you're going to want to recognize your challengers for their small wins and their big wins along the way. You're going to want to recognize them for showing up, and then you're going to want to recognize them for completing their program in all the way in between there, right? Both privately, you could also recognize people publicly, post a picture of them. If someone posts a transformation in your challenge group, ask, can I share this publicly? And give them some public praise. Then as you start to build your team, you're going to want to recognize your coaches. You can recognize your new coaches as they join your team. Shout out someone who just joined your team on your social media. Be like, I'm so excited for Emma who just joined my team, and I can't wait to see her life and her family's life transform as a result of this, or whatever. Share a little bit about their goals. Okay. So those are the 4 vital behaviors. Hopefully you have them all written down now and you understand that this is the heart and soul. So anytime you feel yourself getting distracted or overwhelmed, come back to these things. And we also have a bunch of different versions of like to-do lists or checklists that you can use daily in the team pages. I have a bunch of different versions so that you can find one that works for your brain and your life. Okay? Oh. Hey, babe, could you get me a tissue? Yes. Thank you. Okay, next, we're going to talk about Success Club, aka the Life Changers Club. So when you're talking about goals and you're like, okay, what goals should I work towards as I'm just starting my business? This is a great first goal to shoot for, and it's a great goal every single month. Every single month you have a fresh slate, so it starts over, which is awesome. So basically, I call it the Life Changers Club because that's what Success Club points measure, is the people's lives that you are changing and how you earn Success Club points. The Success Club points are just the point system to kind of track the people, right? So if you help at least 3 people with a challenge pack, so Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology, or Beachbody On Demand and the Performance Line, or one of the 80-day obsession packs, or Shakeology on Home Direct. More if you want to grow your business faster. That confused me. If you help 3 people, you get 2 points per challenge pack and 2 points per Shakeology on HD. So you get 2 points per person. So if you help 3 people, you would get 6 points. You would hit Success Club 5. If you want to accelerate your pace in this business, go well beyond Success Club 5. Hit Success Club 10. That's just helping 5 people a month. Totally doable. Or, Success Club 20. Or be Brittany Powers, who hits Success Club 92. I don't even know how she does it, but she does. So it's possible. She proves that it's possible. Ask her how she does it. Oh, she's at 70 right now. And it's only January 13th. Thanks, Emma. So Brittany proves it's possible. Tons of other coaches on the team are also crushing it in that category as well. But that's just one of the first people that comes to mind. Brittany Powers, if you guys don't know, is a top 10 coach on our team. Not this year, but she's been top 10 2 prior years, and she's a badass mama who just kills it. Okay, so each challenge pack or Shakeology sold to a customer or new coach is 2 points. Okay, so coaches, customers, same. You earn a minimum of $40 for each challenge pack sold. So if you sold a $140 challenge pack, the commission would be $40. If you sold a $160 challenge pack, the commission would be $50. So on and so forth. Goes up by about $10 per pack. To qualify for Success Club, you need to make sure that you have 90 PV, stands for personal volume. You can write that down because you'll see it a lot. PV, personal volume, on HD. HD stands for Home Direct. Just want to make sure I explain all these kind of like Beachbody lingo to you. And the reason that you need 90 PV on HD in Shakeology or something else is because you need to be a product of the product. There's no way that you can help other people on their journey if you are not using these products yourself. Okay. So for Hitting Success Club, there's a couple different, actually, let me finish this. So basically the moral of the story is help 3 people with challenge packs or Shakeology and you will hit Success Club. So every single month goal is help 3 people. In some months you might hit more, some months maybe you won't hit 3. It's okay. Keep going. You're still a successful coach regardless of this. So I don't want you to think, oh, if I don't hit Success Club, I can't be a coach or I'm not a good coach, because that couldn't be the truth. This is simply a benchmark, a monthly benchmark to shoot for that is going to build your business and help you be successful. Okay. It's definitely the foundation. I think I hit Success Club 36 months in a row after I started hitting it. And it took me 3 months to start. Okay. So it wasn't like I signed up as a new coach and was hitting Success Club the next day, although some coaches do. And I want to tell you about that program. So actually, I'm going to go to the next slide and I want to tell you about a couple different programs when it comes to Success Club. So what is Success Club all about? First and foremost, there's monthly prizes that are sent out. I think the prize this month is a webinar with Mel Robbins. Am I right about that? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Next month, they're doing a bunch of different summits giveaways for Success Club. So next month, I think it's going to be like you can win a ticket or an invite to a summit party. And like the parties that they host at Summit are redonkulous. If anyone's seen that picture of me in that sequin dress, that gold sequin dress with Autumn, that's at the like star sequins and studs event or something. Like I would never ever wear a sequin dress like that unless it was for a Beachbody event. And it was so much fun. They rented out the pool of the MGM Grand and we had like the whole thing. And I mean, they do these parties big. I've never been to a party like this besides with Beachbody. It's extravagant and it's fun because I don't typically get to go to stuff like that. Like I live in a small town. I don't typically go out that much either. So it's really fun because we get to all get together and go out and have a bunch of fun. So that's a side note. You can earn an invite to that next month for Success Club. You can also earn an invite to win a photo op with a celebrity trainer of your choice next month. Super fun. So if you want a picture with Autumn or Sean and give them a hug and tell them how much they've changed your life, you can win an opportunity to do a little meet and greet. The other really awesome thing is the Success Club trip. So I went on a cruise. I went to Cancun. I went on another cruise. And then I went to Punta Cana. So this year is going to be my 5th Success Club trip. My 5th free trip with Beachbody. So every Success Club point counts as 10 trip dollars. Okay. So you earn $10. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that next, Emma. So you earn $10 for every Success Club point. And this month, because it's January, there's a promotion and, you can earn $20 per point this month. So those dollars get added up into like, you know, your trip dollar bank account, which you can check on, your online office. I forget exactly how to navigate to it right now. Maybe Alexa can type in the chat box or Emma how to navigate to check your trip dollars, but you're automatically accruing I don't know what the word is. You're accumulating these trip dollars every time you get a Success Club point. And if you get enough Success Club points over the course of the entire year, you will, they send you an email as well, but you can check it in the online office. If you accumulate enough trip dollars, you will get that trip paid for. So stay tuned for invites because it's on an invite basis based on who's earning Success Club points. So to even get an invite to these trips, you've got to be helping people change their lives. You've got to be in the Life Changers Club. You've got to be earning Success Club points. The trip is a really big deal, so I wanted to make sure to mention that. In addition, since you guys, most of you guys are new coaches, when you hit Success Club in your first 3 months as a coach, you can earn a free ticket to Summit. Now, let's say you signed up in January. You have January and February to start that 3-month streak. If you're a new coach who signed up in December, you have this month to start that streak because you missed unless you started it last month. Does that make sense? So if you hit Success Club in your first 3 months in a row, in either the month that you signed up or the following month, you can earn a free ticket to Summit for either this year or next year. Okay? Huge opportunity to take advantage. Emma got her free ticket. But there is a special going on right now that I should also mention, because you guys all want to be at Summit. Before this call started, we were kind of talking about Summit, and it's just so much fun. You don't want to miss out on it. Especially if you're planning on building this business. Like if you're a business builder, you're not a discount coach. I mean, even if you're a discount coach and you want to come work out with the celebrity trainers, you got to come to Summit. It's so much fun. I probably will keep saying it 10 more times just because it changed my life. And I feel like if I don't tell other people about something that changed my life, then I'm a horrible friend. So get to Summit. It's amazing. We'll all be there and it'll be a ton of fun. You get to meet your team in person. Okay, so let's keep diving into, I don't know why my nose is so runny right now. Like I'm not sick, but it's just pouring out. Okay, let's dive into some more goals. Let's talk about rank goals. This is how you can unlock the residual income opportunity. So when you sign up as a coach, you can earn income one way. When you're just a coach, one way, commissions, right? When you become Emerald and Diamond, you start unlocking more of the residual income opportunity. You can now start earning Team Cycle Bonus. And Team Cycle Bonus starts small at the beginning. It builds over time. But when you get to the point of where I'm at in this business, 5 years in, it is a large portion of your paycheck. Now I'm not only earning commissions every single week, but I'm also earning a Team Cycle Bonus based off of helping my team be successful. Okay. And what's really cool is when you build your residual income, when you become Emerald and Diamond, you are basically, you're building your time and financial freedom. You're building the freedom to say, I'm going to take today off and spend it with my family, or I'm going to work 12-hour day today. You're giving yourself options to basically be able to make choices and not miss out on anything in life that you don't want to miss out on. So the really great thing is I'm able to take time off when I need to or want to, and basically set my own schedule and create my own hours. So if you guys are wanting to build this as a business, this is definitely something that should be on your radar. Emerald is super easy, you guys. Emerald is you plus 2. One coach on your right and one coach on your left. And really, Emerald, you could kind of say it's you plus 1, because I highly recommend signing up a significant other if you're married, or if you're in a serious relationship. You know, if you just started dating someone, please don't sign them up as a coach. But if you're in a serious long-term relationship, I really recommend having one of those first business centers. So either your left or your right coach, depending on your business center, everyone's is a little bit different, be a business that you can control. So sign someone up under there. My first coach was Stacy Kinney, and then my second coach was my ex. And like I said, complicated situation of you. So I signed up my ex as my second coach, and that got me to Emerald. And I signed up my third coach, which was Alexis. So it could be your mom, it could be your sister, it could be, that would be really fun to build this business with your sister. You got a sister, call your sister. Be like, sis, I got a business for you. It's going to be awesome. We can do this together. So Emerald, great goal that you can reach within your first 30 days. The other really awesome thing is if you get to Emerald and Success Club, say in January, you will qualify for leads from Beachbody next month. And I don't have time to go into the whole lead program, but I want you to know about it because it's super freaking cool. When you are an Emerald coach and you hit Success Club every month, Beachbody assigns customers to you. They're going to give you customers. All those people that order through the infomercial, or they just go online and they order without a coach, they're automatically assigned a coach. And when you're Emerald and you hit Success Club, you get put into the lead wheel. So you're one of the coaches that they're assigned to. You'll get notifications in your back office. And what's really cool is you don't necessarily get commission from their first order. Some of them you do. Like I said, I can't explain the whole thing right now. But when they order after they're assigned to you, like I get random commissions all the time because I've been assigned like 300 customers over the last 5 years from Beachbody. Like half of my customer base, Beachbody has given to me. Super cool. Okay. So U+2, super easy, super doable. And then let's talk about diamond. Now you're probably like, whoa, diamond. Things just got a little bit, it got a little bit more complicated, right? You're building a team when you get to diamond. So you guys, really, the way I like to think about diamond is it's just about getting to emerald over and over again. So once you know how to do this, the cool thing is you also know how to do this. All you do is get to emerald over and over. So maybe you set a goal for how many coaches you want to add to your team every month, right? Get to emerald over and over and over again, and you will get to diamond. It's very doable in 90 days. That it took me personally 8 months, just so you know. It's not like, oh, if you don't hit diamond in 90 days, you're not going to be a good coach. But it's so doable if you laser focus, and especially if you're like, I'm going to recruit 2 to 3 coaches a month. If you recruit 2 to 3 coaches a month, you could definitely get to diamond in 90 days. Okay. I feel like there's something else I wanted to say about this. When you get to be an emerald coach, you're going to start earning a team cycle bonus at $14 a cycle. And in our new coach training, we'll talk way more about team cycle bonus and how to earn it. Like I said, not going into detail. This is just a foundation here. So you earn it $14 a cycle as an emerald. And then as a diamond, you earn it $18 a cycle. You're giving yourself basically a $4 raise when you go from this to this, a $4 raise per cycle. I don't know about you, but when I worked in a market research company in Kirkland. And when I got raises, I was getting like 50-cent raises once a year. The really cool thing about this is you can give yourself a raise at any time. You choose when you give yourself a raise. Okay. So, is there any questions about this or anything that I missed, Emma or Alexa, that I should add? Yeah, Alexa said that her first 2 coaches were her mom and her best friend, and then her husband was her 3rd coach. When would we sign up our significant other or bestie as coaches? Honestly, the sooner the better, right away. Maybe you want to get your first coach first, and then you sign up your significant other, your spouse. That's kind of how I did it, was like as my motivation. I was like, okay, I'm going to sign up one person so that it forced me to get outside my comfort zone and talk to people. And then I signed up my significant other. But pretty much right away. The sooner the better, because you want to save your significant other the best spot in your downline. If you're thinking of building the diamond, you want to put your significant other up here at the top versus down here, right? So that they've got all this growth under them. And like I said, that's getting a little complicated too. We're going to talk about all of this stuff in the new coach training. These are great questions, Amanda. Which side would they go on? I want you to talk to your upline. I want you to talk to your sponsor about it, because it depends on your business center and where you are in the downline, if they're going to go on your right or your left leg. But that's a great question. You're going to definitely want to pay attention to where they are placed. And honestly, talk to your upline, talk to your sponsor every time you sign a coach up until diamond. They'll help you with placement. Check in with them before you sign them up. Okay. This would be a time where you text your sponsor versus posting the team page. Emma?
I was just going to say 2 things. One, I still ask for help for placement sometimes. I'll still text Lauren about it. So don't ever feel like you've been a coach for, a certain amount. And like, if you ever need help in the future, we're always here to help with placement, because it just gets different questions. It just becomes a little bit different. And then also, I don't know if, I don't think you said this, but if you help 5 people, so SC10, and is it diamond or is it still emerald?
No, it's emerald.
It's emerald. You also, so they have the lead pool for customers. They also have a lead pool for coaches. So say someone wants to be a coach.
Diamond. Sorry.
It is diamond. Okay. So when you're diamond and you hit Success Club 10, there is another way also. So if people just sign up as a coach, Beachbody wants also them to have support, and you will be in that wheel as well.
Yes. So there's a coach lead program as well. So basically you can have coaches assigned to you. What I thought you were talking about, which I didn't mention just because it's a little complicated, but if you hit Success Club 10 and you're an Emerald coach, you'll get Shakeology leads. And for those ones, you do get commission right away. It's an automatic $32 bonus and possibly a $64 bonus, because you could get 2 leads if you hit Success Club 10 and are Emerald. So that's worth noting. Another way to give yourself a promotion. What I love about this business, it is 150% in your hands. I'm not here to set goals for you. I'm here to show you what is possible, to teach you the ropes, and you have to choose whether or not you run with it. Okay? Okay, so what is the first step? You're like, I want to do this. I want to hit Success Club. I want to grow my team. You got to have a challenge group. You got to have somewhere to invite people to and to support them. Now, there is a lot of different ways to do challenge groups. There is not one way to do them. I want to make that clear. This is your space to put your spin on it. So option one, if you've been a coach on the team for a little while and you've been in a challenge group before, if you've been a challenger, host your own challenge group. Set a date now. Maybe you start by hosting a free group. And what I love is we've got Clean Week. You can sign people up with the free, what do you call it? Membership. It's just a free membership where you're their coach and they will get access to Clean Week and a little bit obsessed on Beachbody On Demand for free. They do not have to put their credit card in. So if you ever get price objections, please, please, please use this as your way to help anyone and everyone. Even if they don't buy anything, you can give them a week's worth of workouts, and you can also give them the option to try Shakeology along with it. I think they can try Shakeology for 7 days for $30, $29, which is a great way for them to see what this is all about before they invest in the whole thing. Option two is to join the team challenge group. I am hosting one right now for 80-Day Obsession. I think Emma and Alexa are probably hosting one as well. So reach out to your upline and see when the next start date is. We start on Monday because it's 80-Day Obsession. And for those of you who are like, I think this is important. I don't think start dates are as important. I think you can add people to your challenge group at any point. That's what I do personally, because I would hate to say we're starting a challenge group on Monday, and then let's say I have someone sign up with a challenge pack on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not gonna just leave those people hanging. I'm not just gonna be like, you have to wait till my next group. You make the rules with this stuff. So even if your group is started, I kind of treat all of my groups like they're just ongoing. People can join at any time. I welcome them. They don't know that people, they don't know anything. Do you get what I'm saying? You make the rules. People only know what you tell them. So it's all about the way that you kind of frame it and pitch it. And if you're really stuck on start dates, then that might discourage people, because they're gonna be like, they don't want to start after the start date. But if you're just it's an ongoing group, we're all doing this workout, come join us. That's a lot more inviting for people than come start this group late. I would be like, no thanks. So get in a challenge group, participate in a challenge group yourself, be a challenger. Be the best challenger in your challenge group. Okay, that will help your challenge groups immensely. We'll talk a little bit more about them as we go, but definitely get in on a challenge group and start posting and sharing about your challenge group. Okay, so I wanted to share some examples of how to post about your challenge groups and share about them. And I pulled some examples from Brittany Powers because she's just a great example, right? So here is an example of Brittany's post. I'd always liked the thought of going to a gym. I would talk about it, and maybe if I was brave, I would even go there and check it out and get some paperwork for that membership I was planning to use every single day. Then reality would set in and I would chicken out. I did this for years. Most gym memberships are well over $50 a month. I was worried I would pay that much money and never be motivated enough to walk through the door. And don't even get me started on what I would wear and what would I do when I got there. I was so confused. I guess I could get a personal trainer, but then there goes more of my money. What if I told you that you don't have to leave your home and you could have access to enough programs to get you through an entire year, and you wouldn't need to pay for a monthly membership? Your own personal trainer right in your home. No guesswork, a workout program laid out for you, set up for success. What if it also included meal plans, support groups, unlimited recipes, and even a cooking show you could stream online that would not only show you how to stock your kitchen, but how to prep your food? Holy moly. I haven't even finished the post, but I'm in. you know? So tell your story. Maybe your story isn't exactly like Brittany's. Like my story, if I was to share this story, my story was I was the girl that paid for the gym membership and then like went 2 or 3 times. So it was like the most expensive gym membership ever. Right? So like tell your story and give people the opportunity to join you. I love this because it's a picture of her. It's a picture of her face. She's added some clean text to it. This is going to stop somebody in their newsfeed. And then she tells a story that goes along with it. And you're like, wow, okay, me too. You can relate to this. You can relate to bits and pieces of this. Like, you know, going to the gym just sounds like far too much work for me. Like, what would I wear? Like, it just is so much. And I've been there. That's what I was doing before Beachbody. So anyways, this is just a great example of how you can share. There is no right or wrong way, but I wanted to kind of like give you guys some examples so that if you haven't posted about your challenge group yet, you have some ideas. Okay, so maybe you have a transformation already. Maybe you don't. Maybe you've already been in challenge groups. You've been working on it. And even if it's not a weight loss transformation, maybe you've gotten stronger. Maybe your endurance has increased. Maybe you're able to keep up with your kids more. Like whatever the transformation looks like. If you have a transformation, by all means, share it. But a lot of people start as a new coach and they're like, I don't have a transformation. I joined this because I want a transformation. I will join this to work on myself. And why I'm showing you this example is the example of Brittany sharing Alexa's story, sharing Alexa's transformation. What's really cool is you've got an awesome team of people who've been doing this for a little while. Like I said, I've been a coach for 5 years. If you search transformation in the team page or Transformation Tuesday, you're going to pull up a bunch of awesome before and after or before and in progress photos, right? This is Alexa's results from 60 days of 80-day obsession, by the way, before she got pregnant. So Brittany's sharing Alexa's results because she hasn't done 80-day obsession yet, right? So you can share other people's stories. You can share other people's results. It doesn't have to just be your story. Your story is one way to connect with others, but sharing other people's stories, sharing your challengers' stories, sharing other coaches on the team stories is going to be really powerful. Stories tell, facts sell. Don't get caught up on 80-day obsession, workouts with bands and sliders, blah, 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 blah. Tell people stories, okay? Man, my nose. I feel like you, Alexa. Just I'm not pregnant, so yours is probably worse. Okay, anyways. I can't breathe. It's so bad. Okay. Also, I wanted to highlight a little bit of this caption. This is the end of the caption. So it's not going to make a whole lot of sense, but I wanted to just like show you guys what a call to action looks like. Brittany's really good about kind of tying these in at the end of her posts. If you'd like details, please comment below with I'm obsessed to receive information on how to qualify for this group. Think of how fantastic we will feel. We can rock our swimsuits, feel proud of our dedication and what we've accomplished and set examples for our families. Okay, so she's totally speaking to her market. She's a mom. She's speaking to other moms with families, and she's giving people a simple call to action to just comment below. It could be drop an emoji below. You could drop your email address and tell people to email you, whatever. Give people call to actions. Invite people in your posts. Inviting isn't only in private message. You can invite people publicly. It's a great way to kind of create interest, okay? Really quick, just a few things about our team challenge group. So if you plug your people into your uplines team challenge group, you plug your people into Emma's challenge group, Alexa's challenge group, my challenge group, I want to give you guys just a few little tips of advice. So the veteran coaches are going to help you or basically run the group, okay? We're going to show you how we run groups. We'll handle the big stuff, but we might ask you to also participate, to help lead. We need your enthusiasm. We need you to support people. Don't join a team challenge group and be a fly on the wall. Don't be in a team challenge group and not post and not support others, okay? We need to all collectively help the community thrive. And so if you're going to join the challenge group, you need to join it. You need to actively participate, and you need to bring 3 people with you. Okay. So these could be people that purchased a challenge pack. These could be people that are doing 80-day obsession. These could be people that are, maybe just doing clean week. Personally, you can add anyone to my challenge group. Maybe ask Emma and Alexa about that. I don't care what program they're doing, but I want you to bring 3 people into the group with you. It could be for free with clean week, but use clean week as your backup. Use clean week as I got an objection. Let me go to clean week, right? Challenge packs are definitely the best solution for people because it includes fitness, nutrition, and support. That's our formula for success. It includes Shakeology, it includes a fitness program, and it includes you. And you have so much value in this equation. You can bring you can bring more than 3 people into the group if you're like, if you post and you get a ton of interest or you're really out there inviting and getting outside your comfort zone. First of all, go you. And second of all, bring more than 3 people. That's totally fine. And this is really for you to just kind of learn the ropes and get your business off the ground and gain some confidence. We want to take out some of the work for you because I know as a new coach, you're just trying to figure it all out. You're just trying to learn all this stuff while taking care of yourself. So don't ever feel like you have to do this all alone. Always lean on the team. Always ask for support if you need it. Team up with other people when you do start running your own challenge groups. I mean, me, Emma, and Alexa have run challenge groups together for, on and off for the course of the last 4 years. Okay. So you're running your first challenge group. How are you going to get people to join you? You're going to have to invite. There's no way around this. Okay. So the sooner you embrace this concept of inviting, the better you're going to get at it because practice. You find your flow. It gets way easier. You realize that it works. You get some yeses. You're going to hear some no's. You're going to hear mostly no's. Don't let that discourage you. 64 out of 65 people who use this method helped at least one person. Okay? So trust the process. It works. Initial contacts should be primarily people that are in your warm market. Warm market is your friends and family, the people who know you and trust you already. The people that you currently have in your life. Now, if you're one of those people on Facebook who's been like super closed off, I don't want to be friends with anyone I went to high school or college with, like I don't want to see those people ever again, it's time to open yourself back up. It's time to say, I'm here to do good and to spread good in this world and to add all of those people back into your network. Side note. Because those people know you. They trust you. Okay? Here are some example scripts. You can take a picture of these. You can write them down, use them, tweak them so it sounds like you. But do you notice how all of these, I'm going to read them out loud. These are very conversational. This should be really easy. Okay, so to my Aunt Sally. Hey, Aunt Sally, I just started this fitness coaching thing. Super excited and also kind of nervous. Would you be willing to be my guinea pig? It's not free, but I think you would really love it. I know you wanted to work on losing those 20 pounds. If it doesn't work for you, you can get your money back, and I promise I won't be mad. 30-day money back guarantee if you didn't know. Okay? So anyone can get their money back within 30 days. They have nothing to lose in this. You're asking for the support. To a friend. Hey girl, okay, I'm a little nervous to chat with you about this, but I thought, why not ask? I'm starting this fitness accountability group next month, and I think might be a really good fit for you. I know how busy your schedule is and how tough it is for you to fit your workouts in with 2 kids and a full-time job. This program has some super short workouts and a simple nutrition plan. Would you be interested in checking it out? Okay. I'm going to actually read another one that I sent for coach invites. So this is really similar for coach invites. Hey girl, I know this might be a bit random, but honestly, I've been wanting to ask you for a while. Have you ever thought about doing what I do as a coach? I truly think you would be amazing at it, and you're already inspiring so many. Either way, no worries. Just thought this might be the perfect outlet for you right now. Okay, so just tweak the words a little bit. The most powerful statement, write this down. The most powerful statement you can use to ask people about coaching is, have you ever thought about doing what I do as a coach? Or have you ever considered coaching? Have you ever thought about, or have you ever considered? It's a direct question that's not like, do you want to become a coach? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever thought about it? And if they haven't thought about it, they're going to be like, no, I haven't thought about it, but tell me more. Or if they have thought about it, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I have thought about it. This is the perfect opportunity. Or if they haven't thought about it yet, they're thinking about it because you just asked them about it, right? So it's a win-win-win type of question. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the 5-step invitation process and what to do. Alexa did a really awesome team call going super in depth in this on Thursday. And the team calls are all saved underneath the files tab in a document called team calls. So if you missed that, go check it out. But this is really going to help the success rate of your conversations is kind of learning these things and developing these skills. So always be interested versus interesting. Begin by asking about them and their goals and their life and what they're struggling with. I love asking people what they're struggling with because then that gives me the perfect opportunity to offer a solution. What is the biggest struggle that you face when it comes to living a healthy lifestyle? What is the biggest obstacle for you when it comes to your health and fitness? Ask people that directly. Then it gives you the perfect opening to offer the solution. Be enthusiastic and genuine. I talk to everyone on Facebook and on direct message like they're my BFF. BFF, exclamation points, emoji, emoji, emoji. Super, super excited. Why? If you just write text without any emojis and without any exclamation marks, it can just read like you're a total bitch, for lack of better words. That's just tone and like text is weird. So when in doubt, be overly excited and genuine. And that's literally how I talk to everyone and always have. So if you're like, I don't know how to talk to people, how do you talk to your best friend? Talk to everyone else that same way. And if you wouldn't say it to your best friend, maybe think about what you're saying to other people. Okay, always end each message with a question. Your conversations will die if you don't get good at asking questions. So like I said at the beginning, be interested versus interesting. You'll get good at this with practice. Okay, I don't even have to think about this anymore. It's just how I talk and what I do. Relate the program back to their goals and how it's going to solve their problems. So by asking those questions, you're going to develop, hey, you said you really struggle with fueling your body right. You know, you're so busy. You're constantly taking care of others. I really think my superfoods would be a really quick and easy and healthy option for you. That's also super affordable and is going to save you, $7 going to a juice bar or stop going to Starbucks, drink your Shakeology instead, whatever. Okay. Combat money objections before they're brought up. So money objections typically are going to happen when people don't see the value in whatever it is that you're offering, or you haven't offered a solution for their problems. So money objections often aren't really money. That's just an easy excuse for people to use, right? Is, oh, I don't have enough money. But I promise you, if someone wants change bad enough, if someone needs this, if you've proven to someone that they need this and that you can offer solutions for their problems, no amount of money is going to stop them, right? We've all bought things that we can't afford. We've all bought, that pair of shoes that we had to have, or whatever it may be, that thing that we had to have that we didn't necessarily have money for. Trust me, if someone wants it bad enough, they're going to find the money for it. But you guys don't get discouraged because that's one of the most common objections and you will learn to overcome these. I think there's also some documents in the team page about overcoming objections, but remember that you've got other things to lean on, like Clean Week, the Shakeology sampler. There's even a 14-day all access BOD trial if you get someone signed up with the quarterly membership. So there is a way to overcome every objection. Don't let it stop you, and don't just take a money objection and be like, okay, bye. Like, keep talking to them. Keep asking questions. Go ahead, Emma.
Yeah, I was going to say too, if you ever have something that you don't really know how to respond to, feel free to ask, if you're in a mastermind or your coach or something, because I do remember not wanting to say the wrong thing. You're all going to fail forward and we're all going to say the quote unquote wrong thing at one point. Right. But I remember asking Lauren, what's your suggestion on this? So if you do have something, reach out to your coach, and they can help you with kind of how to navigate until you're more comfortable with your conversations, and then it'll become a lot more simple. And now I don't ask her questions about it, but for a while there I was.
Yeah, totally. So you can screenshot and post on the team page. There's no shame in your conversations at all. If you're having conversations, you should be so freaking proud of yourself. There's no bad conversation. So share in the team page, screenshot, text it to your coach, text it in a mastermind or whatever. But yeah, especially as you're learning the ropes, I did it. I think every new coach has done it. You're kind of gaining your confidence. So let someone help you build your confidence by being like, yeah, that's great, send it, or helping you tweak the message a little bit. It's not anything personal. You're just learning the ropes, and we're here to help you do that. Now, the key, you guys, which is why this is in all capital letters, is follow up, follow up, follow up. And Alexa is the follow-up queen. We should really have you do a follow-up call again, Alexa. But this is where the magic's going to happen. Most people are going to say no initially, and it's in the follow-up that they're going to come back and say yes. So even if people say no, keep them on your list and circle back to them next month and just check in and ask how everything's been going with their health and fitness since you last spoke or since you last talked. It's very important that you follow up. Don't ever think that you're annoying people. Following up is being a good friend. If you don't follow up, you're a bad friend because you forgot about them. Ooh. So that's the way I look at it, is don't forget about people. Show people that you're there for them, that you care about them, and that you're gonna hold them accountable to reaching their goals. I think following up can really show what a great coach you're gonna be. So it's key. Don't skip it. 5-step invitation process, what not to do. Don't tell them the price up front. One of the first questions people are going to ask you is, how much does it cost? Write this down. Anytime someone asks me how much it costs, I say back to them, always acknowledge that you heard the question. Don't be like, I'm just going to avoid the price. Hey girl, I'd love to give you more details about the program, but first I'd love to ask you some questions to see if it would be a good fit for you. I'm going to give you all the details, but first, let me ask you a few questions to see if this would be a good fit. Okay? Do not tell them the price until you know what their need is or what their problem that you can solve is, Because otherwise, the price is going to deter them right away unless they know how this is going to help them. Don't cut the conversation short. Get to know them. Dig into their goals. Ask questions. Depending on the conversation and my relationship with the person, there's a lot of back and forth happening. This should be a conversation. You should not be copying and pasting long blocks of text into messages. You should be conversing with people back and forth. At some point, maybe you will send some information that might be longer, but honestly, I love to send people videos. Videos do a lot of the talking for me so that I don't have to send long bodies of text. I just ask people, if I sent you a video, would you have a few minutes to check it out? I ask that before I send the video. And then they're always like, yeah, of course. Then I send the video and I ask what they thought of it. What was your favorite part? That's usually what I say. Don't send links right away or post links publicly, like to buy. I will say I've started blog posting and linking things in blog posts and things like that. But don't post. We're not about just posting links and selling people on things. We are about helping people change their lives, and private conversation is going to be a lot more personal, and you're going to be able to help people kind of identify that stuff. And don't make the conversation about you. This conversation is about them. If you haven't written it down yet, be interested, not interesting. Be interested in others. People love to talk about themselves, so give them the opportunity to talk about themselves and learn as much as possible. Okay, let's talk about social media, because social media is going to be your new BFF. I have built 98% of my business online through social media, probably 99, honestly. Almost everyone I have met and worked with has been from social media. Okay, so what to do? Don't make your social media all about Beachbody. I see people become Beachbody coaches and then all of a sudden it's like they don't have any other sort of life. Like it's just all Beachbody plastered all over their social media. People need to know that you're a real human. You've got interests beyond fitness, and that's going to help you connect with people, because everyone needs health and fitness in their life. but like you want to connect with your tribe who's probably going to have something else in common with you beyond just health and fitness. Maybe they're also a mom. Maybe they live in the same place as you. Maybe they work at the same place as you. I don't know. So I encourage you to come up with 5 things that you're going to regularly post about that are not health and fitness related, or not fitness related, or like just that aren't Beachbody related. I like looking at this list, like PCOS fighter. Well, that's health related. So I'm a PCOS fighter. I will talk about that and mention it from time to time. I am a fiance and a dog mom. So you'll see Zach and Marley in my Instagram. I love to travel. I have a permanent case of wanderlust. If I'm not traveling, I'm thinking about my next trip. I live in the Pacific Northwest, so when I am home, you're going to see a lot of green and mountains, and I'm also really passionate about building my local team. So that's part of my brand. I'm always using location tags in the Pacific Northwest so that I can find more people. I'm a certified yoga instructor, and I love yoga in addition to all of my other workouts and activities. So it's really important for you to share. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to point out on here is I'm also, if you want to build your team, it's important that you share your coach life. It's important that you share that you're a business owner and that you're building your business. So like I have a couple pictures in this example, like of me working, building my business. Don't be a closet coach. Be a proud and loud coach. Share your journey, share your life, which is going to include Beachbody. There's some sweaty selfies. I'm not a big sweaty selfie person. If you follow me doing yoga, share your health and fitness journey, but share more than just that, right? Share you. Oh, wait. And I also want to think of like, just look at these images. They're all clear. They're all crisp. The lighting is good. These are types of things that people are going to stop in the newsfeed and look at versus this. You know, like look at this image. This is the type of stuff I did as a new coach. So if you're not doing this, you're already well ahead of probably Emma, Alexa, and I, because I'm sure we all did this because I did it. So if I did it, they did it. Monkey see, monkey do. Okay, so I would post like, you know, Beachbody images. I would post things that Beachbody posted. I would save them. I would screenshot them, and I would repost them on my social media. But this type of image looks super salesy. It's not going to stop you in your timeline. It doesn't tell a story. It's not powerful. It's noise in the newsfeed, and you do not want to become noise in the newsfeed. So don't post your BB link and tell people to go shop. Don't post stock photos from Beachbody or all motivational quotes. Motivational quotes can have some power sprinkled in between, but really pictures of you are going to go the furthest. Take it. I still don't like taking selfies, but selfies and pictures of me and Zach. Oh my gosh, pictures of me and Zach are always what does the best. People love to see you. So get in the habit of taking a lot of pictures. You do not always have to post in real time. Most of my photos were taken months ago, and then I post them. So create content, a lot of content. Take pictures. Go grab a friend, grab a local coach, and go out and take pictures of each other together so that you have like a stock. Take workout photos, take photos that you're going to use for your business. But make them of you, because when you post you, it's never going to be salesy. It's always going to be authentic, authentically you. Do not post only Beachbody. Follow the 80-20 rule. So let's say that as a new coach, I recommend getting in the habit of posting. Oh my God, sorry you guys. I'm sorry that I'm blowing my nose so much. It's just like apparently needs to come out of me. Okay. So this is the 80-20 rule. If you're posting 3 times a day on social media, only one of those posts should be specifically about Beachbody. The other 2 should be about you. That's the 80-20 rule. And I guess that would be like the 66-33 rule if you're posting 3 times a day. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? It shouldn't only be Beachbody. Make sure you're sharing everything, your life, your health and fitness journey, and whatever Beachbody program you're doing. And don't just post once a week about Beachbody. That's not enough. Show up every day. Be consistent. People are going to wait to join you until they see you be consistent. So if you're just starting to post on social media and you don't feel like you're getting a lot of traction yet, keep going. Keep going, because as you're consistent, people are going to keep watching, remember you. And when they decide to start their health and fitness journey, when they decide enough is enough, when they reach that low point, because that's usually when we all start, is when we're in that low point, unfortunately. It's like you have to get low enough to be willing to change, right? When they hit that low point, you want them to think of you and to come to you, okay? Whenever that is. So now you've been posting on social media about your journey, about your challenge group. You've got someone who wants to join you. Now what do? There's a couple different ways to get people started. The first one is to use the link generator. If you're sending out a free membership or like just one product, this is a great way to do it. Enter your coach ID, click registration, which will take you down to the bottom. And then the free membership is what they need for Clean Week and a little bit obsessed. If they want to do the 14-day free trial, once again, coach ID, registration, and the Beachbody On Demand will give them a 14-day trial. This is best for those things, for trials and free memberships. Now, the next tool that you can use is ShareCart. I was going to go through and do a screen share of ShareCart, but because I am over on time, I'm not going to do that. I'll post a video in the team page about how to use ShareCart, and you can pull it up. Bookmark this stuff. The link generator, I didn't put the link on here, but if you just Google Beachbody Coach Link Generator, it should be the first thing that comes up. Bookmark that and this, like ASAP. Bookmark those on your phone, on your computer, because you're going to be signing people up and you're going to want to be able to access this stuff easily. Okay? Okay. Oh, were you saying something?
I was just going to say, I've been telling my new coaches that it's the coachmobile.teambeachbody.com. I didn't realize it was the ShareCart, but if you do type in the old link, it will still pull this up. So I just want to say, for like other trainings that are probably have the coachmobile.com, it still will pull up the ShareCart.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so we just recently, this is new and improved. What's really cool about ShareCart, actually, I'm glad that we are still on this slide because I forgot to mention this. ShareCart is awesome because you can enroll someone in more than just a challenge pack. So let's say someone wants a challenge pack and Shakeology, or let's say someone wants a 3-day refresh and Shakeology and boosts. Like, you can create a really customized order in here. It also will ask them when they're checking out if they want to add anything to their cart, if they want to add a cleanse, like a 3-day refresh. It's really awesome. They've made so many great improvements on this just recently. Okay, let's talk about goal setting, you guys. So what are your goals? What is it that you want to accomplish with this? Like I said earlier, I'm not here to tell you what your goals are. I'm here to help you set your goals and to reach them. So hold yourself accountable to your goals. What is it that you want to achieve? I don't know. No question mark here. Do you want to pay for your Shakeology every month? Because that's how I started. At first, I started as a discount coach. I was like, I want to save 25% on my Shakeology. And then my coach said, if you help 3 people a month, your Shakeology is paid for. I was a broke college student at the time, and I wanted to continue drinking Shakeology, and I honestly didn't know if I was going to be able to afford it on my broke college student budget. So I was like, heck yes, I want to help 3 people a month and get 30 free meals a month. I was like, yes, this is great. So that was my first goal. I was like, I want to pay for my Shakeology. Okay, then I paid for my Shakeology, and I was like, I'm a broke college student still. I'm not hungry now. I'm not hungry, and I'm a little healthier, but I'm still a broke college student. I could really use an extra $100, $200 a week. And that's where it started for me, is that $100 and $200 a week was pretty life-changing. It gave me options. It gave me the ability to not be living off of just my credit cards, because that's what I was doing. I was just maxing out credit cards because I didn't have student loans. Or maybe you want to earn an extra couple $1,000s a month. Like, anything is possible with this. So it started with earning $400 to $500 a month, and now I'm earning 6 figures a year. And anything is possible. And I'm telling you this so that you know that you can dream big and put in the work and stay consistent. And this can turn into something bigger than your wildest dreams. You could earn 7 figures a year. So what is your goal? Like, Write down how much you want to earn this year. Set a goal, set a number. Because like, it's gonna help you propel yourself forward. And like, I have really big goals for myself this year, and I'll just share them out loud because I think it holds yourself accountable, and there's absolutely no shame in earning money. But I want to earn $400,000 this year. I've never earned anything near that, just so you guys know. That would be basically doubling my income. But that's what I want to do this year. And I'm telling you that I've already earned six figures, so that's possible. And I'm going to show you that earning $400,000 a year is possible. I'm going to show you that hitting the Millionaires Club in Beachbody is possible. I'm going to show you that these things are possible so that you know that you can do it too. Okay, so we're going to set goals now. Hopefully that pen and paper is out. I want you to write these down, and I want you to set these goals like now. Now on this call, or right after we get off this call, before you get out of your chair, before you get up and you go on with your day. Write down these goals. You just spent an hour hanging out with me. This is what's going to come from it, right? So how many people do you want to help in January? How many people do you want to help in February? How many people do you want to help in March? Set a goal date for Emerald and set a goal date for Diamond. Rank advancements happen on Thursdays, which means you need to, if you want to rank advance on Thursday, you need to have your rank together by Wednesday. So I'm telling you this because when I set a goal, I typically set my deadline for a Wednesday, which is like super untraditional. Who sets goals to end on Wednesday? Like hump day. Hump day! Okay, so yeah, think about that. Set your goals. Emerald, totally possible in 30 days. Diamond, totally possible in 90 days, but you get to choose how fast you run with this, and we'll match your pace. I'm running. I'm sprinting. That's the pace I move at, is I like to move forward quickly. Walking can be a little painful for me. Actually, I mean, not in real life, but you know what I'm saying? In business, it's just like, I like to just go. So you get to choose how fast you run with this, and we'll run with you. If you want to walk, totally cool. If you want to sprint, let's sprint. Let's go, girlfriend. So write those down. Write down all these goals because you need to send this to your upline after this call. Okay? So what now? Reach out to your upline and ask about the next new coach training. I will tell you the next new coach training starts on Monday. So get added to that group this weekend. I just created the group and we're kind of getting everyone in there. So it's all just getting started. Now is the perfect time to get in there if you have not done a new coach training yet. Invite and post. You guys, get out there. Just get out there. Get your toes wet. I promise you will not, nothing bad will happen by inviting and posting on social media. But sometimes our minds can tell us this like redonkulous story about what people are going to think about us or judge us. Who cares? That person needs to do more personal development if they're spending their time on social media judging others, or get a life. Okay, so you learn by doing. Start today. There's no amount of training that's going to replace doing, and how much I have learned by making mistakes. I learned through my mistakes. You will as well. Don't wait until you finish the new coach training. Start now. So here's some ideas of like how to get started in a really simple way. Hopefully you wrote down those invite scripts that I gave you earlier, but these are also super easy ways to kind of start conversations with people that maybe could later lead to an invite. Because I usually like to talk to people, check in on them a little bit before, but you can also just go straight for the invite, especially if you have a relationship with the person, with your friends, family, like I said. Okay, so compliment and run. This is really easy. Basically, you pop into someone's inbox and leave them a compliment. And then wait at least 10 to 12 days before inviting. To get really effective in between those days, start liking and commenting on those posts. So what I'll do, and this wasn't on there, but I love friends lists. I can't show you how to do it right now, but you can create friends lists on Facebook. So if you've got people that you're already in mind, you're like, oh, I'd love to have that person in my challenge group. Oh, that person would be a great coach. Like think about who you already know who would be really good at this or who could benefit from it. Make a list of those people, make a friends list on Facebook, and then that way you'll see all of their social media posts in one place. I might be confusing you with the friends list right now, but you could just go to your timeline. You could go hop on Facebook right now, go to your newsfeed and find 5 people whose posts interested you or intrigued you. They posted something. They posted a cute outfit. They posted something of their brand new baby. Like, send them a compliment. Be like, hey, I just saw that photo of Maya. Welcome to momhood. How's it going? She's so cute, or whatever. Leave them a compliment. Show them some love. Okay. Love goes a long way. Be a love dealer. Go deal love everywhere you go. Thank people for support. So if someone likes and comments on one of your posts, just send them a private message sincerely thanking them for the love and support. Remember, you're building your confidence right now. You're building your belief in yourself. So those likes and comments, they mean a lot, and you want them to continue coming, right? You want that person to continue supporting you. So just thank them for your support because it means a lot to you. They're going to appreciate the gratitude, and chances are they'll continue to engage with you on social media. They'll continue to watch your journey. That is super beneficial. Because as you stay consistent, they're bound to join you at one point or another. It may not be when you invite them. It might be 6 months down the road after you invite them. That's how this works. You invite someone and it takes them 6 months to actually say yes. I invited Alexa and it took her 3 months before she actually committed. How long did it take you before you committed? I'm curious. Type in the chat box and let me know. Because you guys were all either invited or asked your coach, and maybe you didn't commit right away. So just like put yourself in their shoes, right? Write down those goals from the last slide. Hopefully you guys, everyone got those down, and share them with your upline. I want you to text them, message them, post them in your team page. Do both. If you really want some accountability, shout it out to the team and tell your upline where you're going to go. And then just in case no one's told you this, I believe in you. That's all it took for me to take this business and run with it. All I needed was someone to believe in me. So if you need someone to believe in you, I want you to know that I believe in you. And the reason I believe in you is because if I can do this, you can do this. There's nothing special about me, you guys. I've just been doing this longer than you, and I've been consistent over the long haul. So I believe in you. You can do this. You will create a ripple effect bigger than your wildest dreams. We were talking about this image before I started recording, but this is an image from Summit in Nashville. And this is the ripple effect of me saying yes. Here I am. I said yes. And because I said yes, all these other people said yes. And that fucking gives me the chills. I'm sorry. I hope there's no kids. Like, that just blows my mind. I never in a million years ever thought that I could do this. And if I can do this, you can do this. It seriously makes me so emotional because it has been a life-changing journey. And I am so, so excited for you to be on it with us. Okay? Is there any questions? Feel free to type in the chat box. I want to see you guys at Summit this year, 2018. Get your Summit ticket. Be there. Let's hang out in real life. Let's learn. Let's grow. Let's create memories together. Nothing can replace this. This is so much fun. But if there's any questions about anything, please type in the chat box. Okay, and just it took Gabby 4 years to commit. Yeah, see, it could take a really long time. It took 2 months, 1 month. It takes time. Yeah, 80-day transformations will make your business boom. Heck yes, girlfriend. Commit to those 80 days. And even if you're not perfect, you're going to be way further than where you are today. So commit to it and know that that has the power to be one of the best testimonials for your business is your testimonial. Okay? Let's do it. We start Monday. I'm ready. Any questions? Or did we really cover everything?
I have to say one thing, like, what other work has cool bomb hangouts like this that are just to help better yourself? Like, I remember I worked at a dry cleaners and stuff, but we never had work meetings to be better people, It's just beyond health and fitness, this community helps you in so many ways. If you're going through a hard time, post in the team page. We're not going to judge you. We're going to be there to support you, so just like really lean in. I went through a divorce a year and a half ago, 2 years ago now, and this helped me, so just really lean in, and just know we're all here for you.
Yeah, totally. Any other questions or no questions? Like, I'm like anything that you want me to explain, this is your time. If there's not any questions though, that's totally cool. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. I am going to do a giveaway, so stay on, because I'm proud of you guys for getting on a Saturday morning. So stay on and we'll give away some personal development. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, we got Amanda. Amanda, I love the question, so thank you. You've been the question asker, and I appreciate you. Social media. How do you save time making captions and editing photos? I spend way too much time thinking about that stuff. Okay, here's a couple tips of advice. I write things down in my notepad whenever I'm inspired. So sometimes I'll like have a thought, or like I'll see a quote, or I'll work on a challenge group post. I write out my captions in my notepad, and I'll even use my same challenge group posts over again. Like if I've already used a challenge group post, I'll take it and I'll edit it, especially if it worked well. So like, work smarter, not harder. Use your notepads, reuse captions, and tweak them for things that you're posting often. Short and sweet captions are also really powerful. It doesn't have to be a super long story. I think sometimes, we think it has to be profound, where the social media algorithm doesn't really care if it's profound or not. Posting regularly is going to help your affinity score and help your content be seen. I would say post more of your life, like just whatever's happening. That doesn't necessarily take as much time. When it comes to editing photos, mine are really simple. I stopped doing like a lot of text on my photos. I don't even do grids. All I do is put a filter on it. So I might filter it. I use VSCO. Mine is really simple. I will say sometimes a good social media post will take me 20 to 30 minutes if I'm putting some, time and thought into it. But a lot of times it'll only take me 5 minutes. Just short and sweet captions. Insta stories are also great. I highly recommend using Insta stories. And if you're posting more on your Insta story and less on your Instagram feed, and you're getting, I guess, like conversations started from your Insta stories, that's great. Insta stories is my jam, and I'm getting a ton of business from there right now. So I highly recommend that everyone start documenting their day on Instagram stories. So I'm glad that you mentioned that, Amanda, because I don't think we had brought up stories yet. Is having a Facebook page, a Facebook like page, worth having now that there's new changes, or just start posting to your personal page? I would stick to your personal page right now. I think at some point it's definitely worth making a like page, but I would not recommend that to a new coach at all, especially with the changes. And especially like, I have 8,000 followers on my like page, and I've been working 5 years to grow that, and I still get like 5 likes on my photos. So use that personal page and make sure you're constantly adding new friends to your personal page. Make sure you're expanding your network on your personal page. Okay. Add 3 to 5 new friends on Facebook every single day if you're using your personal page, especially. Okay. And that's easy to do with the people you may know section. Like I said, you got to open your network back up. Basically, if you've met someone in person, you should be friends with them on Facebook. That's my rule of thumb. And then you should also start being friends with people on Facebook that you have not met in person. So join groups. If you're a mom, if you're a dog mom, if you have PCOS, join groups, have conversations in groups. And as soon as I have a conversation with someone in a group, I just hit the friend request button. I mean, don't be like spammy about it, but like as soon as I find someone and I'm talking to them, I just want to keep them in my network. It's not like I'm going to add them to my network and then be like, do you want to join my challenge group? No, it's not what we're asking you to do. Okay. Do Instagram algorithms only work if you have a public profile? As a coach, it must be pretty important to have a public profile regardless. Mine has always been set to private. So I've wondered. I mean, if you're private, if you're private, the only people that are going to find you are the people that are following you. You need to be public. Everything should be public. If you want to grow a business, everything needs to be public. It's time to kind of get outside your comfort zone and make everything public. And my rule of thumb is like, I don't post anything that I wouldn't be okay with everyone seeing. Like if my grandma can't see it, if the president can't see it, then I probably wouldn't post it. Ew, I don't even know why I said the president, because screw Donald Trump. Okay. Jesus. That just took me down such a negative. I was like, wait, president, ew. Okay. Hopefully we can still be friends after that comment. So make yourself public on both Facebook and Instagram. You change your private, your settings on Facebook so that all of your posts are public, even from a personal profile. You're going to get, like, I don't even know if the algorithm is really working for you if you're private, you know, like not really. Like it's only working for the people in your network. So if you want to expand your reach, you need to be public. What is your recommendation for those who rarely post on Facebook? I post maybe once a month, so this would be a big change for me. I guess it means getting outside my comfort zone. Jacqueline, I'm so happy you said that, because that was me, girlfriend. That was me. I was your classic Facebook stalker who never posted on social media. I don't even know if I posted once a month. And hide your friends. I'm dying from this chat box. I don't even know if I posted once a month, let alone once a day. So that would be my first step. Get into the habit of posting once a day. Get into the habit of not being a stranger on social media. And then once you get once a day down, then go up to 2 times a day, then go up to 3 times a day. I promise people are going to be happy to see you. There's nothing bad's going to come from it. And if anyone is like, oh, why is Jacqueline posting so much? Like I said, that's their problem, not yours. And it is getting outside your comfort zone, and it is uncomfortable at first, and it is scary, but I promise really, really good things are going to come from outside your comfort zone. That is where the magic happens. That's where the growth happens, just like Alexa said. And hide your friends. Yes. So while you're at your privacy settings, because you're intentionally building your friend network for, you know, potential people that you can help, hide your friends list. So there's a setting, I don't exactly know where it is. Make your post public and hide your friends list. That is my tip of advice. Just so your network stays your network. Yeah. Personal development will also help with that, Jacqueline. Yes. Personal development will help with every fear that you have. 100%. Okay. Any other questions? Nope. Okay. If you think of anything, you can post the 2 page. Aw, look at all these cuties. Shout out to the mamas on the call, raising babies and building businesses. Rock stars. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop the share. Okay. We're all in the, I should have stopped the share a while ago. So just say hi for everyone watching the recording. Thank you guys all for being on, and just, I'm so excited.
Thank you. I'm out.
Okay, stay on for the giveaway. I'm giving.
Okay.
Okay. Stop.